I want to thank the extraordinary personnel of the Office of Field Operations of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. This is an extraordinarily sophisticated operation addressing thousands and thousands of passengers every day, 25,000 passengers, either pedestrians or in vehicles each day, between 1,000 and 1,400 commercial trucks and over 1,000 or 10,000 passenger vehicles. It's an extraordinarily sophisticated operation. The threats we face in our country have grown in number and complexity over the past 20 years. The threat of cyber attacks is now ever present. Domestic violent extremism is the most prominent terrorism threat we confront, and extreme weather events are increasing in gravity and frequency. The drug cartels have grown bigger, more sophisticated, and more treacherous. For more than 5 years now, they have been trafficking fentanyl, the drug of death. The scourge of fentanyl overdoses and accidental poisoning has been devastating communities across the country for several years. We are matching this unprecedented challenge with unprecedented solutions. We are surging resources and increasing efficiency, prioritizing smart border security solutions, and making historic investments in technology, taking the fight to the cartels and the smuggling traffickers of this drug, and doing more with our regional partners than ever before. Transnational criminal organizations operating in Mexico, like the Sinaloa cartel and the New Generation Jalisco cartel, dominate illegal drug trafficking. They are adept at changing their illegal drug supply chains, shifting human smuggling routes and tactics, and using various money laundering techniques to evade law enforcement. They must be stopped. The United States has been taking the fight to the cartels and smugglers with the most intense disruption campaign ever. DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has already confiscated more fentanyl than ever before. In the last 2 years, we have seized more fentanyl than we have in the previous 5 years combined. In the last 2 years, we arrested more criminals for committing crimes related to fentanyl and precursor chemicals than we have in the previous 5 years combined. We are doubling down on that effort. As we speak, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP officers, and Homeland Security Investigations, HSI agents, are conducting a new surge operation that began last week to boost resources, increase collaboration, and target the smuggling of fentanyl. Today, I am here to announce that DHS's new Operation Blue Lotus stopped more than 900 pounds of fentanyl from entering the United States in its first week. Operation Blue Lotus is a DHS-led coordinated surge effort to curtail the flow of illicit fentanyl smuggled into the United States from Mexico and bring to justice the dangerous criminal organizations profiting from the illegal production, distribution, and sale of this dangerous substance. The operation includes an increase in targeted inspections conducted by CBP officers, Border Patrol and HSI agents, canine units, and advanced technology. We have HSI personnel at ports of entry co-located with CBP officers so that they can immediately pursue investigations as contraband is discovered. In addition to more arrests, the ultimate goal is to dismantle the larger criminal networks. In its first week, Operation Blue Lotus has already resulted in 18 seizures, 16 federal arrests, and 2 state arrests, and stopped more than 900 pounds of fentanyl, over 700 pounds of methamphetamine, and over 100 pounds of cocaine from entering the United States. Operation Blue Lotus builds on joint efforts like Operation Sentinel and Joint Task Force Alpha. Those collective efforts have resulted in 74 U.S. convictions of members of human trafficking organizations, foreign government charges against more than 200 individuals, over 107,000 disruption activities, and over 8,800 arrests. The work does not stop at our borders. The challenges posed by the illicit synthetic drug supply chain are global and require an international effort to address. We collaborate with strategic partners in the United States and abroad. We have lost too many Americans to fentanyl and other illegal drugs, and it will take all of us working together to put an end to it. I am grateful to the extraordinary men and women of U.S. Customs and Border Protection for the heroic work they do. It is my pleasure to introduce Governor Hobbs.